Good morning, Sunshiners. How are you? Welcome to Scorpitarius Tarot. My name is Grace, and I am your tarot reader. I hope that you find what it is that you're looking for on this channel. I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot for the energy, for your energy, Capricorn. And then I'm using Vice Versa deck. It is front and back, and this will be used for the energy of the person whom you are resonating with. Past, present, future. This is the love me not spread. All right, Capricorn, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And if it's not morning where you're at, then I hope that I can be at least a little bit of that little ray of sunshine that would happen to you in the mornings. I went ahead and opened up the curtains because it is in fact snowing where I am. I love it. I think that it makes for a very beautiful, gorgeous background. I'm not sure how much of it is that is, being shown given the glare of my light, but hopefully you're able to kind of embrace a little bit of that wonderfulness. So we got Justice card reversed, followed by the 10 of Wands upright. Then we have the Hermit. What I like to embody is one of the Hermit cards. 5 of Cups upright, followed by the 6 of Pentacles upright. This is in your past energy, Capricorn. Let's see, what else are we working with? Okay. Alright, so we're going to take top, bottom, and then that is your spread. The Death card almost came out in reverse, so if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, check out their reading as well. That was very, very intense. Alright. Alrighty, Capis, ¿qué onda, Capricorn? ¿Qué han estado haciendo? You guys are always all about your money. And you know I love that about you, right? I love that about my Capis. Like you guys are just so good at making things happen for yourselves in the material world because you just don't let anything faze you, right? Like, if you have a goal in mind, like, you're gonna stick to it no matter what. Whereas anyone else, when we set our minds on something, we get sidetracked, but not a Capricorn. No. Nothing sidetracks a Capricorn unless a Capricorn chooses to be sidetracked. It just doesn't happen. Cappies are just like so goal-oriented, so driven in life, and I just love, love, love that about you guys. So thank you for being the amazing, dedicated people that you are, because I know for sure that our world would not function if we didn't have enough Capricorns in it. All right, past love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. What is the past love energy? So you guys are mirroring each other. Whomever this person is, you guys are definitely mirroring each other. So if you guys are in fact dealing with a Scorpio, because that was actually the title of their link, check it out. And even if not, just if this resonates with you in the mirroring aspect of things, I would suggest checking it out anyways, just because you might gain a little bit more insight into the way that this person thinks things through. Okay, alrighty, Cappies, my little Capricorns. Alright, yeah, you guys are mirroring each other. Oh my gosh, a lot. You guys have 2 of the same cards. And I have the Death card here, so maybe you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. Past love energy for the person that Capricorns is resonating with. Now my back is killing me, so if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, or if you guys aren't dealing with a Scorpio, and this is the cross-watcher I'm talking to, one of y'all's back is killing you. So maybe you guys have been doing so much like that your back is like literally killing you, like if you were like, in a certain position. If that's not what it is, then you guys just slept on the wrong side of the bed, because my back just started killing me as soon as I started shuffling for the person you're resonating with. So Cappies, that could just symbolize that you guys are hard at work, but more than likely, if it's not a Scorpio, oh my gosh, if it's not a Scorpio, then you guys are dealing with a Gemini, because I just got twinsies. And for me, anytime I get twinsies, that's like a surefire way that, it's a Gemini. Anyways, let's get to it. Capricorns, in your past love energy, what I'm seeing is we've got the Justice card upright, followed by the 10 of Wands upright, and then we have the 5 of Cups. In the love energy of the person whom you're resonating with, we have the Magician reversed, followed by the Three of Swords reversed, and then we have what I like to embody as the Death card in the vice versa deck in that position. So Justice followed by 10 of Wands. So we're trying to balance out our work. We're trying to balance our work-life balance, you know, that saying, you know, work-life balance. Yeah, that's you right now. That's what you're embodying. You're trying to figure out a way to balance out your internal life with the life of your material world. So what do I mean? I mean, as much as you want to focus all of your time and your energy with this person, as much as you want to dedicate all the energy that you can to the situation, to the relationship, so that it can manifest fully and richer, you're so concerned about losing, you know, one tipping more than the other. You know, if I give so much energy out to this specific person, my significant other, then that means I'm going to be losing more and more of my pentacles, and I don't want to do that. I've already invested so much time and energy, you know, like if this is a job that you've been working at for like 4+ years, then you've already put forth your work. You've already set that groundwork, that framework for success, and you don't want to defer it any longer to get to your goals simply because you're in a relationship, simply because you're, you know, fawning over a particular person. So you're trying to stay level-headed, and I see you really fighting with yourself, because right here with the Five of Cups, right, the person here, I'll show you these cards first before I do that, sorry. So we have Justice card here, and then we have the 10 of Wands. So this is you. You're having all of these internal battles with yourself, you know, like, yes, I care about this person. Yes, I love this person. Yes, I want to be with you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I want to date you. Yes, I want to take you out, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I want to go out and party, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you know, look at over here. What is that? That's your stability. That's your routine. That's what you're used to, you know? You're used to waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, taking your shower, doing your hair, doing your makeup, going out and getting your job. And now this person's like, well, I want to spend time with you. And so whereas you're used to coming home and going to bed by like 10, 11 p.m. at the latest because you have to be up at 5 in the morning, now you're out spending time with this person until like 12, 1 a.m., you know, barely sleeping 4 hours, getting up in the morning and feeling the sluggishness throughout the day. So as before, you had no problem balancing your routine because you were in a solid routine, but this person comes into your life, and yes, you manifested them, yes, you wanted them, you know, their attention, their affection, and you wanted their all, but now that they're in your life, it's like, how do I make you fit into a routine? How do I keep my stability and still have love? You know, like, how do I keep both stability in my finances and my work life and the stability in my personal life so that I can feel the abundance of love that I've been wanting for such a long time, the love that I am worthy of? So what I see for you is you are struggling with that at the moment. I mean, you have these 3 fallen cups and 2 standing. So 2, right? 2 is, you know, as it's a stable number. 2 is for movements. 2 is for, you know, the embarking of, it's beyond that initiation stage. You're at that point where now you have to make a decision. So that's the decision that you're having to make, you know. Do I allow my emotions to overtake me, or do I stick with what I am used to? Do I stick with the routine that I am accustomed to? Yes, it's going to suck because it means that I'm going to have to cut out time with my significant other, cut out the time that I would have set aside, you know, like that after hours or maybe even earlier before work you see them, whatever it may be. If it is cutting into your time to be able to rest properly, then that is a decision that you have to make for yourself, Capricorn. At the moment, you're trying to balance it all out. You're trying to make it all happen for everyone else. But what about you, Cappies? You know, at the moment, you're finding it very hard to find that sunshine. But when you cannot find the sunshine, you know what you need to do? You need to be the sunshine. And what I mean by that is, even though at the moment things look a little dark, things look a little dreary, not completely, but maybe you're just having issues, like not only with them, but maybe like an issue with a car, issue with, you know, a certain check not getting to you at the same time, or maybe just an issue with a pet or a child or a relative, but you're having all of these additional burdens added on while you're already trying to balance out a pretty, you know, important decision for yourself to begin with. So it's just adding on to that stress, adding on to that that mental agony of, you know, I really want to do right by my significant other, and I want to do right by me, but I feel as though I just can't carry all of these burdens on my back. Well, you can, Capricorn. You're worthy of it. I mean, look over here. In the past, you've been very generous with people. In the past, you have been very thoughtful of others, of their emotions, of their feelings, of their finances, all of the above. You've been generous in the past with people, giving them your time, your affection, your encouragement, your advice, and just being there for them when they needed someone. Now, Capricorn, it's your time. It's your time to take that self-love that you've given out to others and apply it to yourself. That's what I mean by be the sunshine. When we're in a position where it's so easy for us to kind of falter because we're like, oh, everything, you know, shit just hit the fan, I just can't do this anymore, I just want to give in, throw in the towel, I'm done. No, Cappies, just like you would never give up on a goal when it comes to your stability, when it comes to your finances, never give up on a goal when it comes to yourself. You, of all people, should be more than enough, more than confident in your own skills, in your own ability, and in your own heart. Why? Because you can make anything happen for yourself. I've seen it time and time again with my Capricorn friends. I've seen it time and time again with just people who embody the Capricorn energy. Like, nothing is impossible when you set your mind on something. And what you need to set your mind on something right now at the moment is that self-love. Yes, you've been very abundant in giving it out to other world, but what are you doing about yourself? It seems like what you've done is just kind of set yourself in a tiny little corner in the back of your brain because you're trying to make everyone else happy around you. And at the end of the day, Capricorn, as much as it pains us, we can't make everyone happy around us. It's just physically impossible. We have so many different ideas, so many different, you know, mentalities, beliefs, and thought process. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to find that middle ground with every single person in your life. However, if you set that middle ground with yourself, that gives you the strength, that gives you the courage, that gives you the, you know, that extra hit of energy that you need in order to make everything that you want to manifest come to fruition. You can do this for yourself, and it's okay to do it for yourself because it's time. It seems like in the past, you were giving a lot and a lot and a lot of attention, a lot of affection to someone very, very dear and near to your heart, someone whom you see as the Queen of Pentacles, someone whom you see as worthy of your time, someone as you seen as dedicated to their craft, someone whom you seen as very, 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 very powerful manifester. And what I mean by this is, it could be that this person, sure, maybe they're not like, you know, diva status or celebrity status, no, but perhaps in their own field of work, they're someone of importance, someone of, you know, someone who other people come to for advice, someone who other people come to as even as a mentor, someone who people come to for coaching, you know, whatever it may be. This person is very well known in their specific field, whether in a positive way, whether in a negative way, you know, good or bad, it's still good. What's that phrase, you know? I can't think of it. It's still there. Anyways, moving on. This person is well known in their craft, and you enjoy that about them. You enjoy having that person who can be almost at your same par, your same mentality. When it comes to Capricorns, when you guys are set in stone, you know, a goal in mind, nothing defers you, right? That's this person too. This person, when they set something on their mind, nothing defers them from that goal until they get there. And they have kind of mastered for themselves the way of manipulating the energy around them so that they can get everything that they want at a much higher lightning speed. So for you, it was very easy to give all of your time and your communication in the past to this person because you saw them as worthy of your time and your energy. And it's a beautiful thing, Capricorn. You deserve someone who is worthy of your time and your energy. However, it should never come at the cost of your own time and your own self-love and your own self-successes. In the past, I see Magician reverse. So I see this other person was in fact manifesting those riches, those abundance that they have brought into their own life. And I see Page of Swords up reverse. So it could be that this person maybe stopped being able to be that magnificent light, that magnificent manifester that they were able to be when they met you. It's almost like, even though Capricorn, for you, again, no one can defer you from a goal. No one can distract you unless you choose to be distracted. At Capricorn, you are known for being so determined and so skilled at what you do. This person, whomever they may be, I'm seeing either could be a Libra, or could also be a Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, or Scorpio is what I'm feeling very strongly. This particular person, when they met you, they hit that break. Like, you were the break in their life. You were the person that when they met, they were so mind blown at how amazingly perfect you guys were together that they just stopped caring about their finances. They stopped caring about their stability. They only cared about being stable, yes, not financially, but being stable, yes, with you. Being stable in a connection with you, being in a relationship with you, being intimate and close with you. So this person could care less about what was going on with their bosses. This person could care less what was going on in their specific field. Now keep in mind, this person was very well known in their field, and for them to say, you know what, I don't really care anymore, blah, 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 you know, you can call me what you want, but I'm not going to pick up the phone and talk to you. Wow, you really changed this person's life. You came in and you transformed their way of thinking, transformed their way of feeling, and just transformed them as a person. When they met you, this is more than likely a soul contract that you guys set aside in the beginning before coming down here, before, you know, having this reincarnation. If you guys don't believe in this, then, you know, you can skip all this. But this is just me personally speaking. Like, soul contracts, that's something that I firmly do believe in. This is more than likely a soul contract that you guys set aside. This person can't breathe without you. This person really, 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 really started to embody more of like a codependent relationship with you, and that could really be dangerous. That could be dangerous, you know, waters that we're embarking on. But for this person, they didn't see any of the danger signs. They didn't see any of the red flags for themselves. All they saw and all they felt was love, an abundance of caringness, an abundance of magical like feelings and emotions and fireworks when they were around you, and that's all they cared about. In their energy field, we have Magician reversed, right? We just had the Magician card, followed by the Three of Swords, also reversed. So this person, remember how I said that their life changed? So this is them in the process of, you know, their life changing, you know? So this is basically just kind of running off where we left off with you and your past energy. So in their past energy, coming from where we left off, they became heartbroken because they lost their ability to manifest. They got so distracted and so overcome and so overwhelmed and so caught in the illusion of love and you know, all of its glory and all of its fulfillment, that they got so sidetracked, they lost in money, they lost in family, and they lost in self-love. That's what I'm seeing as the Three Swords right here. I'm not saying it as cheating. Could very well so represent a third-party situation, perhaps one that is left in the darks, because we do have the Scorpio death card right next to it. So it could be a secret relationship that you guys either had together, or they have a secret love on the side that they have not been able to let go of. But at the moment, I am seeing this as mainly being from the other person's perspective. They fell hard for you, Capricorn. They did. They really, really fell to the extreme in love with you. So badly was this love, this passionate desire of wanting to be with you at all times, you know, regardless of what was going on with their personal or professional life. It really burdened them to the extent of not being able to focus in their work, not being able to focus on their finances. They probably started getting like a lot of like one-time notices for their jobs or for their bills, and they just kind of let it all rack up because all they were worried about or all they were focused on was keeping you happy, making sure that the relationship would work, and all that fun stuff. So they started to falter in every other aspect of their life minus you. This is where, you know, Scorpio comes in, Death card. So Death card here, again, it's seesawy with this person. On the outside, yes, they undergrew a massive transformation, and I mean massive transformation. Like, it was day and night transformation. Like, let's say this person was like a supervisor for a warehouse, right? If this person is a supervisor for a warehouse and then all of a sudden they meet you and now they could care less about showing up to work on time, they could care less about, you know, even making the schedule on time, they could care less about any and all of that stuff because it just doesn't matter anymore. It's just like, that's nothing. That's like a material thing. It's like so little, so petty that they just don't see the value in, you know, maintaining that routine, because what they wanted most in all of the world was to have and find true love, and they did with you. So internally, they're feeling like the sun. Internally, they're glowing. Internally, they're on like ecstasy when it comes to high love, light, and sunshine vibrations. They are so ecstatic to be with you, Capricorn, but it's at the cost of them giving up the illusion that is life, the game of life that we live in. Yes, we are spiritual beings, and yes, we are kind of trapped in this 3D physical realm that we call life. And yes, we do have bills. Yes, we do have like all these other, you know, mundane things, and that's what this person started seeing them as just mundane aspects of life that just really don't matter, because you changed them so much that they felt as if almost like they wanted to be like a breatharian, you know, like someone who just lives off air, you know, like, I don't need food in my fridge because I can just breathe in this awesome love and breathe in this joy and I'll get full on that, you know, type of thing. Like, this person just became so overcome by love that their logical side, their rational mind just ceased to exist. They just live strictly in the spiritual, strictly in the love, strictly in just, ooh, I want you, baby, you're my everything, and that's all I care about, that's all I want, and that's it. So, Hierophant in reversed. The Hierophant for me represents commitment, represents relationship, represents stability. So here, Hierophant reversed, they were unable to keep their stability. They were unable to commit themselves to their work, unable to commit themselves to their old them. They had a spiritual awakening when this person hit this rock bottom in their life. They were, yes, at this glorious state of mind with you, but in their material world, they hit rock bottom. They were unable to keep that stability for themselves that they had created, the stability that they had spent years and years creating for themselves and manifesting, but none of it mattered anymore. Could you imagine working your butt off? You as a Capricorn, you would understand. Do you imagine working your butt off for 4 years, day in, day out, commuting, going to your work, doing everything you can, excelling at what you can, getting your way there, you know, making your way up the ladder, only for you to get to a point and saying, I don't care anymore, and just letting it go. That's what you mean to this person. You mean more to this person than anything else. More than family, more than friends, more than work, more than money. You are the epitome of joy. And it seems like they became so almost obsessed with you, obsessed with the happiness that you gave them. And that's why the Scorpio energy is coming up so strongly, because Scorpios can become very possessive, very obsessive. You know, it's that sign of extra, 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 more, more, more. I want, I want, I want. And that's what they embodied, was this, I want more and more and more of you, Capricorn. I want more and more love. I need, you know, extra, extra, extra. Like, it was so much. This person lost their balance. This person lost their game. They were on it. They were on the top of their game. I mean, look at you. You saw them as the Queen of Pentacles. They were worthy. They were on top of their game. But somewhere along the line, they gave up. Somewhere along the line, they ceased to be effective. Their ego died. They lost in life, and they lost in love. Remember, you were their sun, you were their sunshine, you were the illumination that helped them get through this process. You were the burning flame within them that helped them ignite the spiritual awakening that they went through. After the Hierophant in reversed, right, we have the Sun card. Guess what? Also reversed. What happened to this flame? What happened to this fire? What happened to the yin to my yang? They lost it. They lost you, Capricorn. If they didn't lose you, then they betrayed you in a way so intensely, Capricorn, in such an unexpected manner and such a surprise that you, Capricorn, their love, their flame, their everything, the reason why they gave up getting to work on time, ceased to give them the joy of your love, ceased to give them the company, the warmth of your being, ceased to be their everything. They lost. And if this is not specifically talking about the relationship, then this is talking about them internally. They lost themselves. And they're keeping it a secret because they don't want you to know that they're no longer this. They're no longer the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? It showed up reversed. Queen of Pentacles is in glory. Queen of Pentacles is true to herself. Queen of Pentacles is beautiful and inside and out. And she embarks on journeys knowing that the quest has already been, conquered because she is in her power. But this person is not in their power. This person is secretly keeping that to themselves. They don't want you to know that they lost in life. They don't want you to know that they no longer have the same stability mindset that they once had when you first met them. They don't want you to know that they got so overwhelmingly in love with you that they let everything else just kind of die because it just didn't matter anymore. Now, strictly in love, this person, when they lost everything, when they embarked on this transformation, they wanted to feel joy. They wanted to feel back in their power. They wanted to feel this. And if we take a look at history, what is the one thing that all rulers had in common back in the day? Back before the Romantic era. Concubines, lovers, mistresses, misters. It's a classic story of, I don't feel well. I need to feel good. I need an ego boost. Right? Ego boost. I need an ego boost. What's going to give me an ego boost? It can't be my Capricorn lover, because I mean, they're already my sun. So how do I get an ego boost from being up here? Oh, I know. I'll conquer someone else. To ignite that same sun, to ignite that same flame that is burning within me. I'll find someone else. So they can light up my ego and make me feel better about the fact that I probably lost or missed out on a pay raise, or probably missed out on a promotion, or I probably just lost my house or my home. Whatever it may be, my car's about to get repoed, whatever it may be, they lost. They needed an ego boost. Remember this bad boy? They went to another. They secretly kept it to themselves. But they did find their sun in another. Shamefully, no longer feeling in their power anymore. No longer feeling like the Queen of Pentacles. Instead, feeling burdened. 8 of Swords. Why are they burdened? Where are the other swords coming from? Because they cheated. Because they betrayed you. Because they needed something to help them forget all of the misery that this caused them. And why do I say that they self-inflicted this? Because if you look around, if you turn this around, you'll see, look at how loose those ropes are. This is a self-inflicted burden. This is someone who, in their own mind, is saying, oh my God, I'm a terrible person. Oh my God, I'm a terrible person. Oh my gosh, I did this. Yes, you did. Does that make you a terrible person? The universe doesn't judge. We all have light and shadow stages. We all do. But Cappies, the question you have to ask yourself now is, can I accept this person? Can I still have this person within my energy field, regardless of the betrayal in which they have done? Not only unto me, but unto themselves. All right, let's take a look at your present energy. I wanted another card and I ended up getting like 5. Okay. Let's see present love energy for the person that Capricorns is resonating with in love. Let's see present love energy for the person who is resonating with Capricorns at the moment in love. What is the present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with in love? What is the present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? Y'all are marrying each other. Just saying. Hardcore marrying each other. Okay. So, present love energy at the moment. Cappies, you are the Page of Swords reversed, followed by the 3 of Hearts, or 3 of Swords reversed. So again, we're mirroring each other. This is screaming at me twin flame. Anytime I see this many similarities or this many resemblances, then I definitely see twin flame. And I will say this too, we are in the Trinity of Divinity, I think, or Divinity Trinity, Divinity, one of those. Anyways, from November 11th through January 11th, through January 11th, that's called the Trinity of Divinity. And what does that mean? That means that this is a time frame within the year that is most set forth for success. We typically, during this time frame, we're able to manifest at a much lighter speed, at a much higher vibration, and we typically feel more circumstances, more experiences, more people, more events occur in this time frame to help raise our vibration. Now, that being said, another thing that also happens during this time is reuniting with twin flames, or it could be in person, could be through communication, could be through traveling, whatever it may be. Twin flames always typically comes out much stronger during this time frame because it is such a high vibrational period, you know? So that being said, more than likely this is either a twin flame or a very strong soulmate, but I don't see karmic. In the present energy for you, you're still fighting with yourself on whether or not you should stay or whether or not you should go after finding out about the betrayal. If you have not found out yet, or if you've just recently found out, you will be finding out within the next week or so that there was some type of betrayal. If it wasn't, you know, cheating wise, then it was at least, you know, comfort wise. This person came to someone else other than you for comfort during a time in which you, as their significant other, should have been there, should have been the one that they had come to for assistance. In your head, you're not able to move forward. You're unable to decide for yourself, do I really want to continue with this person? Do I want to let go of this person? I don't know. You're stuck in your head. You don't know if you want to move forward. You don't know if you want to stay with them. But right now, without making a decision, you are making a decision. And that decision is stagnancy. The decision is basically keeping yourself out of the loop. That could be also why in the past, you know, you're preparing yourself. It's almost like you're foreshadowing in the future by keeping yourself balanced. Now, you have to put what you learned in the past and put it forth. You know, take that meditation that you learned in the past and use it now. Use what you've learned throughout that time. Listen to your intuition and try to figure out for yourself, am I really, really, really going to be accepting of this person into my life? Or are they even worthy of my acceptance? Am I really going to allow this back into my life? It really is up to you, Capricorn. 5 of Wands reversed followed by the 10 of Pentacles reversed. You lost that stability that you had with them because you know that they have been sharing their time with others. You lost that trust factor with them because you know that they're no longer worthy of it. You lost what you once saw as the most magnificent connection ever. More intense than your love for money, more intense than your love for routine is how you saw this. But now that you have come to the realization that they were not faithful, they were not true to you, and only you, like you were to them, and you did everything for this person. I mean, if this person needed money, you gave it to them. If this person needed assistance, like if they needed a ride somewhere, you did it for them. If this person needed, you know, just like gas money or just like to be there, you know, you were there at the drop of a hat. It didn't matter. You were always there, and they were unable to return that to you. And that to you causes you pain, causes you to really rely on your friends and distract yourself with other opportunities, whether it be in love, whether it be with work, whether it be with school, whether it be just in general. You're trying to figure out, how do I distract myself from this? Because as I make a decision, as I try to move forward, as I try to move on, I still have them in my force field, I still have them on my mind, and I still have them in my heart. Person's present energy that you're resonating with, it came up as a strength reversed. They're unable to be courageous at the moment. It almost seems like if they did speak their truth out to you, they did it in a very terrible way. They did it in probably, quite possibly, the worst way possible. So maybe they just kind of blurted it out, like screaming at you in the middle of an argument. And there was no clear clarification as to why it happened the first round. Eventually clarity did come, though. Eventually they did speak their truth, and eventually you did understand for yourself why this person did what they did, whom they did it with, at what time and at what point in time this occurred, and how and why behind it all. Does it make it any better? Absolutely not. Does it justify their decisions? Absolutely not. However, for you, you still love them. And they know you still love them. Queen of Cups reversed. The person that you are resonating with, Capricorn, if it's not a Scorpio or Pisces, could also be a Sagittarius, because I'm seeing a lot of horses, or Leo, Aquarius, and Libra. This person knows without a doubt in their mind that you love them. You love them this much, okay? This is you. This is... Both of these came up reversed. They know that they had this stable love connection with you. They want to have that stable connection of love with you. And they know that you do too. They know that this is what you dream of. Perhaps you guys even like came up with ideas of stability in the future. Like maybe you guys were going to buy a house together. Maybe you guys were going to embark on a new journey together and move together, move in together, move out together, whatever it may be. You guys set up these plans for the future and you guys set up that goal. And Capricorns, you're very goal oriented, right? This is what we were talking about in the beginning. No one can defer you unless you want to be deferred. And this person made that choice for you. They basically forced you to be deferred from your distractions, forced you to be distracted from your goal set in mind, and you don't like that. That's uncomfortable for you. That makes you feel outside of your power. That's why it's reversed. And that's probably more than likely the bigger reason why you're so upset with them in the first place. Like, yes, you're upset because they were unfaithful. Yes, you're upset because they did this and that. But more than anything, you're upset because they forced you to be in a position that you never liked to be in the first place. They forced you to get outside of your comfort level. And for you, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. As much as you want to walk away from this connection, as much as you want to say, bye flame, bye, peace out, bye twin, you know, like as much as you want to, internally you can't. You can't find it within you, Capricorn. And within you, you feel as if this person is a unicorn. You feel as though this is that one rare true love, this one golden ticket, you know, that Willy Wonka handed out, that you have found, you know, that winning lottery number. That's how you feel about this person. You feel like you've just won the lottery in love, and you refuse to let go, even though this person, yes, has been devilish, yes, has been very childish to you, and yes, has made their mistakes. You still see them as that undenying love that you felt in the past. And for them, they're unable to cut you out. They're unable to cut out the emotional side of things when it comes to you. It could be that maybe you guys came to an agreement like, look, we need our space. Look, I just need time to think things through. I just can't be with you like this right now. Like, I just have so much going on my plate. I just really need to focus on other things other than you, especially with everything that's going on. But for them, as much as they want to be that light for you and cut themselves out of the connection so that it'll be easier for you, they're secretly unable to. They're secretly unable to cut themselves out. They're showing this to you. You know, they're telling you, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll stop messaging you. Okay, we'll stop hanging out. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you're right, blah, 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 this and that. But secretly within themselves, they think about you all the time. Secretly within themselves, they think about the betrayal all the time. And they question themselves, why did I do this? Why did I do that? You know, and they're learning about themselves. They're learning from their mistakes. They are, but it's still keeping them stagnant, just like you. Both of you are unable to move past this. Okay? Both of you are unable to move forward in life because you have this running through your mind 24/7. Because you're having nightmares about it, you're having dreams about it. Because when you wake up and when someone calls you and you pick up the phone and it's a telemarketer, guess what? That telemarketer's name is the person that you're resonating with, the person you're thinking about. You know, little synchronicities happen throughout the day that really bring this person back to the forefront of your emotions and your thoughts. And it's really hard for you to move on when every little thing that's happening in the world is reminding you of them. Let's take a look at your present or your future. All right, Capricorns, what is the future love energy for you? Future love energy for all Capricorns and love. What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? Just so you know, guys, like my hands started getting a little sweaty. You guys getting nervous? Please don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Capricorns, what is your future love energy? What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? What is the future love energy for all Capricorns? is the future love energy for all Capricorns? What's the future love energy? Okay. Alright, Cappies. Alrighty, what is the future love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? Oh my gosh, you guys are marrying each other. What's the future love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? Is the future love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? Yeah, you guys are definitely mirroring each other. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords upright for you Cappies, followed by the High Priestess reversed, the Ace of Pentacles upright, the Justice or the Judgment card upright, the 4 of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords upright, and the 6 of Cups reversed. In their energy fields, we have the 7 of Wands upright, actually reversed. Then we have the 5 of Cups reversed. Remember, that came up for you in the past. 2 of Swords reversed, 6 of Cups upright, 3 of Wands reversed, and 5 of Swords upright, 4 of Cups reversed. Okay. So, Capricorn, for you, what I'm seeing is 2 of Swords, you're still in your head about this, you're still unable to move forward with a decision. It's almost as if this person does have, you know, a Mr. or a Mrs. There's this song in Spanish, I don't know if you guys have heard it, probably not, but it's called Felices en los Cuatro, alright? And it's basically talking about how this guy, I don't know if he's married to her or whatnot, but he finds out that his wife or his significant other has someone on the side, and he goes, you know what? Okay, I'll take your deal. I'll go ahead and expand the room, the bedroom. We'll go ahead and make this happen. And I'll join you. We'll be happy, the 4 of us. Get it? He's like, all right, well, since you have someone on the side, I'll agree to it. Sure. I'll agree to it. But just understand, because I'm agreeing to you having someone on the side, you now must agree to me having someone on the side. Can't complain about it. What are you going to say? So that's almost the vibe that I'm getting with this card, because they're getting it too in their energy field. And if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, you guys have decided or are finding it very hard to accept that there is a 4-man, 4-woman situation arising within the 2 of you. If they have someone on their side that was the reason why you guys had that big, you know, aha breakup moment, or a large argument that arose because of it, they've decided, or they found some way to kind of manipulate you into it, Capricorn, if this wasn't your idea, but they found out a way to make you feel so blinded by love that you would accept a 4-person relationship. Now, again, High Priestess reverse. This is a secret for them. 5 of Cups reversed is what came in their energy field directly underneath this. This is a secret that they've managed to manifest through you. So even though to you, you know, maybe they even made it seem like it was your idea, but for them, they know secretly that this was the plan all along, that they were going to make you fall in love with them, cheat on you, or, you know, introduce another person into the relationship somehow and then you would be so head over heels, overwhelmed, in love with them that you would still not let them go. You would still be there for them at their beck and call should they need you. You're still extending, like I said, your cup. You're still extending your love. You're still extending your time and your attention and your affection towards them. And you're having to justify for yourself, judgment card, you know. Judgment is coming upon you guys, and now you're having to make a realization that I'm not going to be able to have my 4 of Wands like I wanted to. I'm not going to have the happy family that I initially went on this journey embarking to find a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife. I set aside my time and my efforts and my love and my intention so that I could find that person, and I did find them, but it's not manifesting quite in the way that I was expecting. That 4 of Wands could again represent 2 individual couples that happen to be intimate. If this isn't someone like kind of like couple swapping, you know, like some people are really into that, like when it comes to like in the bedroom, that could be it too. Or it could just simply be, like I said, the person, more than likely the manipulator, the person who, you know, cheated in the first place, more than likely found a way to, almost like a narcissist feeling is what I'm getting, like they found a way to get you so head over heels in love with them that you would agree to this, to not let them go while they still are with someone else, and you now having the opportunity to bring someone else into your field as well, but you guys still extending to one another. So 10 of Swords, this does have you up at night. This does have you really in your head, because realistically, this isn't what you wanted, Capricorn. Realistically, you wanted this. You wanted stability with this person. You wanted them, only them, because they made you happy. You didn't need anyone else in your force field. You didn't need anyone else in your life. But for this other person, it could be that maybe they embody more of like a polyamory mindset, where they feel, and I think I said this once before in like the September readings, but there's certain people, right? I had a really good friend of mine say this to me, Chris, if you're watching this, shout out to Chris. Chris, right? He calls me up one day and we're talking and he mentions this to me, and it just was like I finally understood polyamory, like when he told me this. But basically what he said was, you love your mom, right? And I was like, yeah, of course I love my mom, you know, she's awesome. Then he goes, well, you have siblings, you love your siblings. And I was like, yeah, of course I love my siblings, you know, they're awesome. Let me pull up this card. There you go. So I was like, yeah, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my family, I love my friends, of course I love my friends. And he was like, okay, well, why is it that you have no problem saying to me right now that you love all of your friends, all of your family members, and yet if I were to ask you, you would be uncomfortable with the idea of loving more than one person romantically? I was like, wait, what? So he was like, why is it that we can love multiple people in our lives, but we limit ourselves when it comes to loving someone romantically? So that's when I had my aha moment. That's when I was like, oh, I get it. Okay, all right, polyamories. Anyone who's polyamorous, you know, like, that's like, I know that's not the fullness of it all, but, you know, that's the best way that I can explain it or revise it, so to speak. Chris, you'd be better at this. Better at explaining this than I am. Sorry, guys. I've been up since 5 a.m. I needed a kick me up. I know, right? Typically I have my tea, but that wasn't enough today. Anyways. So yes. That's almost the mentality that this person has with you, Capricorn, is you might be in your head about this. This might be a burden to you, but to them, they're on top of the world. They're like, man, I get to keep my Capricorn and I can have someone on the side. Damn, I'm awesome. I'm popping. I'm beautiful. I'm awesome. Like, you just gave them the ego boost of the century. But you're over here like, what am I doing to myself? Why do I feel this way? Because you love this person so flippin' much, you extend to them so freaking much that you're willing to sacrifice your definition of love, even if it means not fully having this person 100%. You're happy with having this person a little bit, you know? Because the way you look at it is, I had someone say this to me once, was, I'd much rather have you this much than not have you at all. That's what it is. You'd much rather have this person this much than not at all. In their future energies, what I see, 7 of Wands reversed followed by the 5 of Cups reversed. They acknowledge the fallen cups that you have before you. They acknowledge that this is a big deal for you. To them, they're strong in their power. To them, they're happy. They've defeated their wands. They've defeated those burdens. And now they have, you know, whereas in the past energy, they had the 3 fallen cups and they're like, damn, what am I doing? You know? Now they're looking at those 2 cups and they're like, ha 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 ha, I got my 2 cups. I got my twosies. You know, so they're all happy-go-lucky while at the same time acknowledging that you're lost in the dark. You're trying to figure out for yourself, what in the heck am I doing? 2 of Swords, again, they have officially cut out this daydream for you guys. 6 of Cups. They've cut out the illusion of just you and me, you and me, you and me. No, they have transformed this you and me and turned it into the 3 of Wands reversed, meaning they're happy in their power when they're able to manipulate a situation and not have to be fully committed to another person one-on-one. Meaning this person is happy in commitment, yes, but is even happier when they're in charge. Meaning they feel a high almost effect by manipulating people almost like a puppet show and getting their way, even if it's at the expense of the other person's emotions and feelings. So I'm getting very strong narcissist energy. Again, they have defeated their battles. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and they know you're suffering. They just choose to ignore it. 4 of Cups reversed. They know you're in pain because you don't have the stability with them that you were hoping to have, right? They know that. But to them, to have to acknowledge the shadow side of themselves and yourselves, it's too painful, it's too much, it's too much work. I don't want to do it. I'll just be happy with my Capricorn. And whenever I'm not with my Capricorn, I don't gotta worry about it. Woo! Cappies. Whoa dang. That was intense. Just remember, Eleanor Roosevelt said this once. No one has the power to make you inferior but yourself. Remember that. No one has that power except you. That's your sunshine. That's your light. That's your flame within you. You have the power to change your life, to make your story whatever it is that you choose it to be. Okay? Stay strong in your power, Cappies. I love you. Until we meet again.